Alright, what's up guys? Jaret Campisi here. Today we're back at the track for another installment. I've been getting a lot of questions about trail legs and basically hurdle form in general. But for this video today, we're going to focus on how to use your trail leg, what drills you can use to help increase your flexibility, your strength, and learn the correct way to actually use your trail leg. If you can get your trail leg down, guys, it will save you seconds in the race. So this is one you're going to want to stick around for, and I'll see you in just 1 minute. Okay, so first, let's talk about what a trail leg is supposed to look like. A trail leg is not supposed to look like this. Hips opening up, leg way back here, and body crunching over so that you can get it over the hurdle, okay? That's not what a trail leg is supposed to look like. Trail legs are supposed to be high and tight. That's what she said. So, what it's supposed to look like is keeping this in here, the foot flexed up. We don't want our toes pointed down because look how much higher we'd have to jump, okay? You're supposed to be square to the hurdle like this, and then the leg comes in nice and tight. And when you're over top the hurdle, your leg should be like this. Like this. It shouldn't be like this. It should be up here. Because then, look what happens. As soon as it comes over, I can step down and be in a running position. Okay? So, what we're gonna do is show you some drills today that will help you basically get the flexibility in your leg, because you have to have the flexibility, and you have to have the strength, and you have to like get that muscle mind connection to be able to do that over and over and over again. So you really have to practice these drills constantly. So the first drill, which is probably the best drill in my opinion to help you learn how to use your trail leg correctly, you just want to take a hurdle. Guys or girls, doesn't matter. Girls, I'd put it all the way down. Guys, start with it maybe on the second height, because it's more important to do it correctly than to just have the hurdle up super high and think like you're a badass. So what you do is you bring a hurdle over to a wall, fence, any area that you can lean on. Put it a little bit away from the fence so you have some room here. There's a little bit of play in this. You want to put your lead leg right almost in line with the hurdle, maybe just a tiny bit in front of it. Then you just want to lean against the wall, and then you want to start using your trail leg like so. And I like to get up on my toe. Boom, right there. And so what we're concentrating on this drill is keeping our hips basically not open, so completely in line, straight ahead, okay? So because we're stationary, there is going to be a tiny bit of hip opening up that you're going to have to do in order to get it around, but try to keep that to a minimum, okay? And so basically right there, and then back around. So it's coming up like that. And you want to try the things you're focusing on. Try and get it up as high as you can into your armpit, like this. Boom. And then make sure before you set it down, you bring it all the way back to parallel, okay? If you've ever run hurdles and you come off the hurdle and you take a stumble step, there's two reasons for that. One, you jump too high over the hurdle. Two, you're not bringing your trail leg all the way around back to flush to center to 90 degrees. Because if you bring it here and try to put it down, you're going to stumble because it's not going to be in a good running position, okay? And your hips are going to collapse and you're going to lose a ton of time that way. So what this drill is teaching you to do, it's ingraining it in your head, and you got to do it over and over and over again. Right like this. Bring it up high and tight. If you can pause right here a little bit, cycle it back around. And also guys, the closer you can keep it to the hurdle here, the better. Don't be bringing it way back here like this. Look at how long that takes. We want our levers to be as bent and as small as possible. That's why I talked to you, if you see my other drills, about not straight legging a hurdle. Same thing with your trail leg, okay? So this drill you can do, I would do 3 sets of 20 reps both sides, okay? Because you want your hip flexors, you don't want to imbalance with your hip flexors. You want them both to be strong. So even if you don't alternate, still do everything both sides. And if you see my other videos, all the drills I show you guys, do them both ways, okay? So I just showed you what it looks like. I'll show you a couple more times. Keeping my foot flexed up, bringing it all the way around and exploding across that hurdle right there. Boom, bringing it back to parallel with my leg, sliding it back around, boom, exploding over it. You gotta have the strength and the flexibility to do it correctly, okay? So that's the first one. You can start off all your hurdle days with that drill right there. It's gonna make a world of difference, but it's gonna take some time, okay? So don't expect it to happen overnight. So after that, let's show you the next drill. All right, so the next drill we're gonna be doing is basically sliding our trail leg off of a hurdle. And you wanna make sure that you keep the hurdle low to start on this because it's gonna be very difficult if you've never done them. Same thing, keep it close to the fence, except this time we're gonna have, you know, about 3 feet away so you have plenty of space to slide it off. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our leg on the hurdle, like this. And then we're just gonna slide it off, like that. So what this is really doing is working on flexibility and strength, and it's teaching you you wanna keep your foot all the way on like that, see? And it's putting you in that position that we just talked about, high and tight. So you have to keep it like that. And if you need someone to help come over and hold your, or if you even wanna hold it yourself so that you learn how to do it, if you don't have the strength to just do it yourself, this is an amazing drill. Don't do too many of these. I'd say like 2 or 3 sets of 10 probably, because you're gonna really feel this in your hip flexor. But basically start on the back of the hurdle like this. Try to keep your hips as close as possible, and then just slide it. And it hurts badly. Do like 3 sets of 10 of these on both sides, just like that, okay? Okay, the last drill I'm gonna show you guys, which is gonna incorporate everything we just talked about, is just a little step over drill. So grab 4 to 5 hurdles, you can even do 6 if you want. Put them about 12 inches, or maybe a little bit less apart. And what we want, just as long as you can step over it all the way and get to the next one, then that's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. So basically what we're gonna do here is we're gonna focus on a couple of things. Number one, a bent lead leg. So it comes up like this, getting our knee high, stepping down close to the hurdle, and then bringing this knee up and all the way around, and then stepping that one down right in front of us, okay? Not getting lazy and setting it down like this. That's how you stumble off the hurdle, okay? So it's gonna look like this. Up on our toes as well. Okay, so we're keeping our body square to the hurdle. We're using our arms, coming up tall on our toes, and big, nice, all the way around steps, just like that. Okay, I'll show you one more time the opposite way. And these you want to go through maybe 2 or 3 times each leg, okay? So now we're gonna do our right leg. This is my opposite. A slight pause at the top, slight pause, and then down, okay? All right, so she's setting it up somewhere where she's comfortable, but she has some room. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's gonna need adjustment. And then getting up on her toe, driving up and around, bringing that trail leg all the way through to parallel. Hope they can see this on the black. Look at that. Pausing for a second, and then exploding up, keeping it high and tight, keeping her hips square. She's not opening up her hips. Perfect. Nice job. So this is the trail leg slide drill. Put her leg up on the trail. There, perfect. About the center of your leg though. Yeah. Put the center of your foot on it. Yes, it'll sit right in that groove. See that? Good. And then drag it all the way up. Good. Try to keep your knee up as high as you can. Keep that knee up. There you go. Good. And you're just gonna do 10 each side. Boom. Perfect. One more. Good job.
Challenging.
That's hard, right?
That's
yeah.
hard.
Christina's gonna show you guys the step overs. If you can pause, it's good to pause. If not, you don't have to pause. Yeah. So watch her coming up, stepping up, bringing the trail leg all the way around. Boom, right there. Perfect. Using your arms to snap and counterbalance. Perfect job. So that was which leg?
Left, well, trail leg right.
Okay.
I'll switch.
Left leg lead, then she's gonna do a right leg lead.
Oh gosh.
Snapping up, good. Staying square to the hurdle. Levers bent. Perfect. Good job. This is gonna give you that strength and that flexibility, and it's gonna ingrain in your body how to do it correctly, okay? So do these over and over and over. You could do them 2 to 3 times a week before whatever your hurdle practice is, or maybe just toss in 1 or 2 now and then, and it'll make a world of difference, guys. So I hope that helps with how to use your hurdle, your trail leg properly, and some drills that will help you guys learn how to do that yourself. So if you guys have questions or you want to see other things, let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to help. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.
It's crazy sometimes thinking you can own a piece of the world. It's just floating through.
Alright guys, Jaret Campisi back at the track and field for another installment for you guys at Santa Barbara City College track. So today, why is that funny?
Back at the track
Alright,
and
fine.
field? What does that even mean?